Alright, Shalom. Before we start, may give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect. Alright, and the title of this lesson will be The Restoration of the Northern and Southern Kingdoms. Alright, the restoration of the Northern and Southern Kingdoms, and I might change the title around. Alright, but, you know, I got the, I named the title of this video that because, in the, after all the things that we go through, on this side, when we get into the kingdom, the northern and southern kingdoms, which is, Judah and Israel, we'll be one nation again. All right, and the Lord is gonna, take us out of this land and put us on our own land, man. We're gonna be righteous. We're gonna rule. We're gonna live forever. All right, we gonna have it all, man. All right, starting with the elect. All right, the 144,000 and 1/3. Starting with those, and our children will be, righteous. Everybody will, all Israel will be saved. Let's start with that real quick before I jump into it. I forgot what. Matter of fact, I think it's Romans 9. No, Romans 11. All right. That's Romans 11 and 26. I'm sorry, 25. It says, "For I would not, brethren, that ye should be ignorant of this mystery, lest ye should be wise in your own conceits, that blindness in part is happened to Israel, until the fullness of the Gentiles be come in. And so all Israel shall be saved, as it is written, there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, who is Yahweh Shai, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. For this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins." And all Israel is ultimately going to be saved, man. Starting with the elect, the 144,000, the 1/3 and the 2/3 will come back in the kingdom, as children. They'll have to come back, through the elect. All right, Lord willing, we are part of that number, So first I want to start at Jeremiah 3 and 18. I'll start at 17. It says, "At that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of the Lord Yahweh, and all nations." Let me read that again. It says, Jeremiah 3 and 17. "At that time they shall call Jerusalem the throne of the Lord Yahweh, and all the nations shall be gathered unto it, to the name of the Lord, to Jerusalem. Neither shall they walk any more after the imagination of their evil heart. In those days the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, and they shall come together out of the land of the north, to the land that I have given, for an inheritance unto their fathers." All right, and the Lord, He's going to take us out of the land of the north, which is America, Babylon the Great. And He's going to put us in the land of our inheritance, which is the land of Israel. That is our land, not those fake JOOs over there. All right, they're not the real people, But the Lord's gonna put us back in our own land, take us from out of this captivity, and we're gonna be one nation again under, Yahweh Shai. Right. Let's get Jeremiah 30 and 3. I'm gonna start at 1. It says, "The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Thus speaketh the Lord, power of Israel, saying, Write thee all the words that I have spoken unto thee in the book. For lo, the days come, saith the Lord, that I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord, and I will cause them to return to the land that I have gave to their fathers, and they shall possess it." All right, and we're gonna return to the land that that was given to our fathers. All right, back back in the times of Moses, Joshua, right? We're gonna go back to our original land, right? Because this isn't our we don't this land doesn't belong. This land is defiled. All right, America is gonna be destroyed. It's through. You know. Let's see if we can read this in a different translation. NLT, it says, "For the time is coming when I will restore the fortunes of my people of Israel and Judah. I will bring them home to this land that I gave to their ancestors, and they will possess it again. I, the Lord, have spoken." So we're going to possess the land again. We're going to be, this time we're going to be in our right minds. All right, we're going to be righteous. We have the laws in our inward parts. You know, we're going to, we're going to be programmed to keep the laws. All right. We'll never go off again. We'll never sin again. We're not gonna die. We'll get into that. Let's go to Ezekiel 37. All right, reunion of Judah and Israel. Ezekiel 37 and 21, it says, "And say unto them, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen, whither they be gone, and will gather them on every side, and bring them into their own land. And I will make them one nation in the land upon the mountains of Israel. And one king shall be king to them all, and they shall be no more two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms any more at all. Neither shall they defile themselves any more with their idols, nor with their detestable things, nor with any of their transgressions, but I will save them out of all their dwelling places, wherein they have sinned, and will cleanse them. So shall they be my people, and I will be their power." All right, and that king is gonna be King David. He's gonna be King David over us on the earth. Yahweh will be, he's the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, but King David will be the king over all of us. All right, because it says down here that the Davidic kingdom. All right, it says, and David my servant shall be king over them, and they shall all have one shepherd. They shall also walk in my judgments and observe my statutes and do them. So not Jacob, Salakia. King David's gonna be our, king over all of us. All right, because he was the king, back in we read uh, First Samuel, Second Samuel, going to First Kings and Second Kings. He was the king of he was the second king, because the first king was Saul, the second king was David. All right, he had Judah, and it was back then. It was we were all one nation, under King David, right? So that's gonna happen again. The Lord's gonna take us, from these, from among the heathen, all right, from among these beasts, if you want to say, and from this this defiled land that we're on. And we're gonna be in our own land, man. And really, we're gonna rule over everything: the earth, the universe. We might go to different planets, right? It's gonna be a fabulous thing, man. All right, so that's what we're looking forward to. Being righteous, being in a righteous world. You know. Let's read this in NLT real quick. Ezekiel 37:21. It says, "And give them this message from the sovereign Lord. I will gather the people of Israel from among the nations. I will bring them home to their own land from the places where they have been scattered. I will unify them into one nation on the mountains of Israel. One king will rule them all. No longer will they be divided into two nations or into two kingdoms. They will never again pollute themselves with their idols and vile images and rebellion. For I will save them from their sinful backsliding. I will cleanse them. Then they will truly be my people, and I will be their power." See that? So the Lord's going to take us from among, He's going to turn us around from our sinful ways, from being rebellious, and we're gonna be righteous. We're gonna, obey the Lord. All right, we looking forward to that, man. If you're not looking forward to that, then you're not in the right spirit. All right, Because who wants to continue to be? Who wants to continue being in Babylon the Great, getting up to work every day, paying bills? Nobody wants to. We don't want to keep doing that, man. This is hell. We're in literal hell right now. All right, if you want to keep living here, but a lot of people want to. They want to keep. They rather stay in Babylon and be slaves, have people rule over them instead of being kings and princesses. All right, and princes, right? This is Ezekiel 34. What I have 11. Wait, yeah, Salakia. Ezekiel 34 and 11. It says, "For thus saith the Lord power, behold, I, even I, will both search my sheep and seek them out, as a shepherd seeketh out his flock in the day that he is among his sheep that are scattered. So I will seek out my sheep, and will deliver them out of all places where they have been scattered in the cloudy and dark day. And I will bring them out from the people, and gather them from the countries, and will bring them to their own land, and feed them upon the mountains of Israel by the rivers, and in all the inhabited places of the country. I will feed them in the good pasture, and upon the high mountains of Israel shall their fold be. There shall they lie in a good fold, and in the fat pasture shall they feed upon the mountains of Israel. I will feed my flock, and I will cause them to lie down, saith the Lord power." All right, and we're gonna, what more can you ask for, man? Have it. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. 1 Corinthians 15, and this always gonna start with the elect. All right, the mystery of resurrection. It says, "Now I say this, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. Behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. Excuse me. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall we be brought to the then shall be brought to the pass, Salakia, then shall brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory." So we're gonna be, through all this, after we go through all this, tribulation, persecution, when the Lord comes back and deliver his elect, Lord willing, we pray we are that number, man. All right, we're gonna be we'll get new bodies, we're gonna be live forever. All right, we're gonna be, rulers over everything and everybody. All right, what more can you ask for, man? That's a deal. All right, I'll take that than this, you know. This and that's what we need, man. We need that righteous. We need, of course we need Yahweh Shah, man. That's first and foremost. But we need that to be righteous, man. All right, because our people are gonna destroy themselves, you know. But yeah, I think it was one in it was another one in Thessalonians. I think it's 5. Might be 4. Yeah, well, you don't gotta read that. That's something different. Those are the same. Those who died in the anointed by doing this work, they'll like we read in First Corinthians, they'll be raised up first, and those of us, who are still living, Lord willing, all right, we'll be raised up. We're gonna meet them in the clouds when we raised up with them in that chariot. But let's get Amos 9 and 11. All right, just Amos 9 and 11. I'm gonna start at 8. It says, "Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom." What's the sinful kingdom? Babylon the Great. It says, "And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Right? All the sinners, the 2/3 wicked people are gonna die in Babylon the Great by nuclear destruction. All right, that's how Babylon the Great is going out. All right. Verse 11, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, and I'll raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. All right, that they may possess the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that doeth this. All right, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the plowman shall overtake the reaper, and the treader of grapes him that soweth seed, and the mountains shall drop sweet wine, and all the hills shall melt. And I will bring again the captivity of my people of Israel, and they shall build the waste cities and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and drink the wine thereof. They shall also make gardens and eat the fruit of them, and I will plant them upon their land, and they shall no more be pulled up out of their land, which I have given them, said the Lord Yahweh thy power. And this is gonna happen, man. We're gonna have slaves, starting with, Esau, right? And the rest of the nations. They're gonna be slaves unto us. They're gonna be working. But while they're doing that, we're gonna be in our righteous rulership, man. But during that, we're gonna come back together as one nation. All right, we're not gonna be separate anymore. We're not gonna be hating each other, killing each other. The curse is gonna be off us, you know. And that's this is gonna be a great thing to see, a great thing to be a part of. Lord, when we of the elect. All right. So that's all I wanted to bring out. Lord willing, it was edifying. To you brothers and sisters out there, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Achakwadash. Double honors the apostles, elders, and bishops that teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to those who elect. All right, and shalom to you, Akwaf out there listening and learning. All right, Lord willing, listen is edifying. To the next video, Lord willing, shalom.